Well, it's been a pretty rough hike so far. Here we are roughing it on the Appalachian Trail. Jackson. It's been tough. I don't know how we're going to survive. But actually we're at the lodge right before the trail starts, having a buffet breakfast before we jump on the trail and just eat trail rice and noodles and all kinds of other stuff like that. But anyway, we're excited to get going on the trail. Are you, Jack?
Yeah.
Cool. Here we are in the beginning of the Appalachian Trail. Hey, Jackson. Did you sleep well last night? Jackson in his tent. Here I am in my tent. That's my tent. And this is me right here, Mr. Mountain Man. Jackson. Here's our campsite. I think our campsites are going to get a little more primitive as we get on the trail here today. Are you so excited?
So excited.
Me too. We had a good night last night. Campfire. Played Uno. We had our first meal. What was our meal?
Rice and crab.
Rice and crab. That's pretty awesome. Camp meal. And now we're going to go get a buffet breakfast this morning to kind of get fed before we get on the trail. And we're going to have to repack everything. Take everything out, repack it, decide what we absolutely need to take and what we don't, and then head out on the trail for who knows how long. Off grid. Anything you want to say? All right. Hey, Jackson. Here we are. Where are we?
Appalachian Trail.
The beginning of the Appalachian Trail. Right there, you can see the Appalachian Trail approach. 8.5 miles, that's our goal to this Springer Mountain. But we could go all the way to Maine, 2,108.5 miles away. Anyway, we've gotten off to a interesting start. A little slower, of course, as usual, than you want it to be, but had to run to Walmart and then get our packs all situated. But I think we're good to go. There's our packs. We'll see how we do, but we're hopeful, and we're eating our Subway sandwich just to conserve some of our food. And then we're heading off. So it's a little warm today, but I think it'll be cooler in the woods. Nice, Jackson. Okay, here we are. We made it to the top of
The falls.
what is this? The falls? I forget what the name of the falls. It's the what was the name of this place again?
Like, starts with an A.
Amicalola
Yeah,
Falls or something.
it is.
Anyway, that's it. All right, here's Jack and me. We're at the top of the falls. We just climbed how many steps? When you add the first set of steps along with the second set, what do we get?
Plus all those other ones getting up. That's lovely.
You're talking like 174, like 600 steps. About 600 steps in our packs.
Straight
Men,
up.
men, 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 men. Hey there. How's it going?
Hello.
So where are we now?
We are at our campsite that we just hiked to.
Our campsite that we discovered. Jackson and I had been climbing all day, up, 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 and we decided we were ready to find our campsite, and Jackson spotted this little side trail. We could hardly notice it, and we decided, I wonder if it's there because it's flat up on top of the hill, and maybe there's a campsite. Sure enough, come up here, and this awesome campsite was here.
And we hadn't been able to find one, but.
So we're cooking our dinner on our.
I have little lines in my.
What's it called? Something.
Ramen noodle.
No, the stove.
Oh, pocket rocket.
Pocket rocket. And we'll check in a little later on Jack and Dad's manly adventure.
Men.
Here's Jackson carrying his 70-pound pack. All right, maybe it's not that much, but still. We're hiking along the Appalachian Trail. Men. Here I am, hiking as well. Jackson's leading the way. Found a piece of trash I'll get. We've seen daddy longers everywhere. Anyway, we'll check in later on Jack and Dad's manly adventure. Here we are at Springer Mountain at the shelter. We made it. Congratulations, men. And this is the shelter right here. It's kind of cool. We just came. Tell a little bit about the hike.
We started hiking from our car when it was pretty stormy, but it wasn't raining yet. And then after we had been on the trail for like 15 minutes maybe, it started pouring down rain, so we had to hide under a rock, and the rain didn't quit, but we were getting really cold, so we decided just to start walking again, and then we finally made it.
We made it, that's right, we made it. We through the storm, the thunder and lightning and everything. A little bit more of the shelter, I don't know if you can see. People might write nice things on the wall. Not too bad. But there's a little ladder over here. Climb up to the top, and there's like a loft up there, which is where we're going to sleep tonight because we don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. And if a bear comes, which they have said, haven't they?
Yeah.
They have said that there's a bear in the area. If a bear comes, it's good to be up in the shelter, or in the loft. So Jackson's heading off to do his manly business. Don't get eaten by a bear.
Okay.
And we'll see you next time on the next installment of Jack and Dad's Manly Adventure. Men. Hey, Jackson.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good.
So, why don't you give us an update?
Well, we just got back from the hike in, and
What's the hike in?
it's like a hotel type thing for hikers that want to stop there.
We just went there and got a snack, and our water filled up. And we've hiked how many miles today about?
Probably about 7 now. No, not 7.
By the time we get back to camp, it'll be
7.
7 or so. But here we are at the corner of Hike In and Springer Mountain. So Springer Mountain is another 3.4 miles away, which is where we left some of our stuff. But we don't have to go that far right now. We're just going to Black Rock. Is that right?
Black Gap.
We're going to Black Gap, which is where more of our stuff is. As you can see, we don't have a lot of stuff right now, which is a lot easier to hike. So anyway, we'll check back in later. another installment of
Jack and Dad's adventure.
Jack and Dad's Manly Adventure.
Men.
But as we go, you can see this is the trail, and here's the blue marker. So, what's that called again? Blazed on the tree. So, if you are walking along, as long as you see those blue markers, we know that we're going to head back to our campsite. We were just on a trail that was green markers. That was the trail that we needed to get onto to get to the hike in. Now we're off that trail, back on the blue, and that's the only color we really want to see from now on. Anyway, we'll check back in later. Men. Oh, you're not taking a picture? Sorry.
Whatever.
How's it going?
Good.
Well, here we are at the Council of Dort. No, wait, we're on our way to the Council of Dort. Here we are in the... Don't bounce it. It's annoying for the viewer. Don't turn it like that. We're at the shelter, Black something shelter.
Black Gap.
Black Gap Shelter. It rained on us all night long, like rain. Till your daddy takes his T-bird away. It was just solid, hard rain all night. Fortunately, we're in this shelter, so we didn't get wet, but we're getting ready to hike. Still raining a little bit. Imagine the trails are kind of muddy. This is we're getting ready to embark on our last difficult hike. From here to back to the
Springer Mountain.
Springer Mountain shelter, where we have more of our stuff. Then we're going to hike from there down to the parking lot, and then we're going to drive to this place called, what's it called?
Neil's Gap.
Neil's Gap. We had to fight off bears last night. That was really hard. They came in the middle of the night and they jumped up on our shelter. We had to fight them off. I had to wrestle with them for a while. Feeling a little sore today, but I saved Jackson, so I'm happy about that. Anything you want to say, Jack?
He didn't really wrestle a bear.
Hey, quiet! Be quiet! Shh, quiet! Hey, I'm gonna use my serious voice. Are you still recording? Jackson, I'm really mad at you right now. Young man, you are going to the Council of Dort, whether you like it or not.
And this has been another installment of Jack and Dad's adventure.
No, Jack and Dad's. You always forget stuff. You're forgetting stuff like all the time. Jack and Dad's Manly Adventures. Men. Let's watch that one. That's pretty good. Is it still on? Okay, cut. All right, Jackson. Here we are back at the car. How do you feel?
Great.
What did you just say just a second ago?
We just finished 20 miles of strenuous Appalachian Trail hiking.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Smile. You can take pictures while you're doing video. Anyway, we're still doing video. There's a bear! Alright, anyway, we just finished the Appalachian Trail, our 20 miles worth. Strenuous. Back to the car. There's a car over there with its windshield smashed in right now. So we're glad that ours does not have its windshield smashed in. Now, I'm hoping the battery works when we get in. We weren't eaten by bears. Our food lasted. We're tired.
We were almost eaten by bears.
Now we're heading up to, what's it called?
Neil's cat.
Neil's
Jeez.
Gap. Checking that place out, and then we don't know from there. We're just wandering men. We're just wanderers like you two, and
Pioneers.
wanderers like you two, and what's his name again? Johnny Cash. Sing about being a wanderer. We're just wanderers. We got no schedule. We're just doing the best we can to having a great adventure. So that's it for this installment of Jack and Dad's Manly Adventures. Men. How you doing, Jack?
Good.
Are you cheap and good? Where are we?
We are in Blairsville, Georgia.
Blairsville, Georgia. You gotta talk like this. Blairsville, Georgia. Staying at the Seasons Inn and Motel. We're off the trail.
We're about to go eat in the hole in the
Ready for a good night's sleep. About to go eat where?
at the hole in the wall.
Of all places, the hole in the wall. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
It is amazing. It's just
We should eat at a hole in the wall. That's
just right here. It's Blairsville's historic diner. So we're gonna check it out. There it is, right there, the hole in the wall. Did you have a good week?
yeah. Great.
Good. Ready for a good night's sleep? Shower? Good, here it is. The hole in the wall. Okay, here's Jackson. You want to dip it in ranch? Come on, man. They're good. They're fried. They're good. Jackson trying a frog leg here at the Hole in the Wall restaurant.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, try it, man. Dip it in there and try it. You're not going to put ranch on it? What do you think? Tastes like chicken? Good. You're not going to start saying ribbit. Ribbit, are you? Okay, here we are in, what is this place called?
I don't know.
You don't know, you forget everything. All week. Just kidding. We're in the hotel, motel, really. Here. Jackson's snoozing, or was, but he's waking up now. And it's our last day. We're getting up and we're gonna mosey on home, but Jack and Dad's manly adventure has been awesome. We got showers last night. How did yours feel?
Good.
How do you feel about me owing you 16 punches today? Here's one of them. Anyway, we'll check back in later on the next installment of the Jack and Dad's Manly Adventure. Men.